Alright, this is BoxingWave. Now, Chavez Jr. has publicly said that he is trying to put a match between him and Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, this July. Alright, so I'm assuming this fight is going to be at 168. A lot of people have wanted Golovkin to move up in weight, possibly fighting Chavez Jr., Andre Ward, Carl Froch. A lot of people, a lot of fans want Golovkin to move up to fight Andre Ward. I've made a video about that. And, I believe, as far as I'm concerned, Golovkin used to fight at 168. That's what I was told. I don't know how true it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was told that Golovkin used to be a 168 fighter. So, I'm not going to give any prediction, anything, because I want to see if the fight is actually going to get signed and this fight is actually going to happen. But just my thoughts, I've been reading, I've been looking at people opinions on this fight. First, me personally, I like the fight. I think Chavez Jr. looked good in his rematch with Brian Vera. Okay, I thought he fought the way he was supposed to fight in the first fight. Okay, I think when Chavez put his mind into his opponent, he does well in his training. I think he's a pretty solid fighter. Okay, he's a pretty good fighter. I think he's never going to live to his father's legacy, but I think he's still a pretty good fighter. He brings a lot of fans to the sport, and he always has a lot of views. Whenever he's on HBO fighting, a lot of people tune in. I think he's a pretty good fighter, and I've never been bored in watching his fights. Chavez Jr. is very durable. He has pretty good boxing ability. He's not the best. A lot of people don't like him because of the competition that he's faced over the years. And plus, he's the son of his father, and a lot of people don't respect him because he doesn't take his training serious and stuff like that. But overall, I think he's a not bad fighter. Now, a lot of people think Golovkin is just going to run through him and this is going to be an easy fight. You got to remember, I can't sit here and tell you that Golovkin has fought anyone as good as Chavez Jr. Alright, Chavez Jr. does have good power. He is very durable. I've never seen him seriously hurt. I believe he might have been knocked down once in his career, but I personally never seen him in any kind of trouble in all the fights, and I've watched more than enough Chavez fights, and I haven't really seen him seriously hurt or anything like that. He can take some punishment. So fighting a guy like Triple G, we were able to see what happened between Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens was able to withstand a lot of punishment from Triple G, and they actually stopped the fight while Stevens ended the round. He was able to finish that round. I believe it was like the 8th or 9th round. He was able to go long distance with Triple G, taking a lot of punishment, and I think Chavez Jr. is even more durable than Curtis Stevens. Another thing is being that we already know that Chavez is a big guy. He had a lot of trouble making 160. I think it's easier for him to make 168, but he still struggles to make that weight as well. So it would be interesting to see Triple G, how his power holds up against Chavez Jr. I do think Triple G is the better boxer, the stronger puncher at the same time, but he's never fought anyone as good as Chavez, in my opinion. All right, if you guys disagree with that, give me some names, drop some names in the comments and stuff like that. But I'm very excited about the fight. I thought Andre Ward was going to try to get a fight with Chavez before Triple G moved up. I really didn't want to see Triple G move up until he fought Sergio Martinez, Felix Sturm, possibly Peter Quillen. I kind of wanted him to take control of the whole middleweight division before he moved up in weight. Maybe he'll go back down in weight, depending on the outcome of this fight. If it happens, if he does beat Chavez Jr., who knows if he's going to stay at 168. It's a lot of fighters at 168. You got George Groves and Froch fighting. You got Andre Ward. You know, you got a lot of people at 168 that's there to fight, okay? But it'll be interesting. You know, I think a lot of people are sleeping on this fight. Chavez Jr. says he wants this fight to hurry up and get signed because he wants 3 months to train for this fight. I think he sounds very serious, taking this fight very seriously. And, you know, he seems very dedicated. I mean, from what he's saying, you know, that he wants 3 months to prepare. He wants a long training camp for this fight. That means he is really focused. You know, I think people are sleeping on Chavez Jr. I think he's really not a bad fighter when he's prepared. Okay, so I'm not gonna give no prediction or anything like that. I just wanted to give my thoughts real quick. I hope the fight happens. I want to see this fight. You know, I think the win or lose either way. I think it's gonna. I think Triple G would have more to lose if he were to lose this fight, you know, because I believe Chavez will probably be the underdog in this fight. A lot of people question whether Triple G is real, just the real deal, or he's just an overhyped fighter. I personally don't think he's overhyped at all. But, you know, if he were to lose this fight, obviously that would probably prove it. Who knows? But a lot of people are sleeping on Chavez. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he would win the fight. If I had to give you an answer right now, I think Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, would win this fight. I don't know if it would be by knockout, though. But I do think Golovkin will win this fight. But I think it would be, you know, a pretty tough fight. But I'll give you a prediction video and I'll break down the actual fight itself after the fight gets made. All right? So just give me your thoughts real quick on the fight. Do you guys want to see the fight? If not, who would you have rather see, Golovkin fight or Chavez Jr. fight? All right, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on my Twitter. Peace.